Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. And the 49ers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Sooners' return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. Off play action. Using his feet to buy time. Quarterback extends the play. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the left. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Buying some time as he moves left. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's going to score. Touchdown Sooners! And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So the Charlotte 49ers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The 49ers are on the move. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw, trying to get to it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Fast motion from the offense. Gonna let it fly. Brings it in down the left side. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Going to the running game. He breaks the tackle.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. There have been a lot of great quarterbacks to wear the crimson and cream, and he is fitting right in.
That boy good.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Sooners. go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, and you can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
And I just want to play in this offense if I'm a receiver across the country. I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdown, touchdown, touchdowns.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just
throws toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
He'll take another shot here. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Smashes through. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to see if they can score the deuce. He wants to throw it. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They get to the line quickly. The corners are walked up tight. Handoff from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The 49ers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Off play action on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wants to fire on second down. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 20. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown Sooners.
Number 12.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the 49ers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun on third down. Buys a little extra time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback will audible. Second and 10. He'll throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the left. Can anyone catch him? And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Moves. Flip it.
On the option. it stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. Going downfield for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown 49ers! Reeled it in and just made the house call. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And the returner is stopped. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
The Sooners want to move quickly. They're going to throw it again. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And the D deny them on second and goal. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Third and goal from way back there. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal and they're back to it.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. He's going to pass. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? There he goes down the right side. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Niners!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know,
going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's hooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the catch on the left. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sooners.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's first down from the 37-yard line. He's looking to throw it. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is ready to give him a first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The 49ers are in the hurry-up. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set, first down. Now they'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like
trying to get behind the defense. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go to the offense like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
And the returner will be brought down. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yaks, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some... Off he goes!
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
They'll give it to Johnson. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Sooners in the hurry up. What is he doing? Why would you spike the ball there on first down? They'll line up for a second down play. Trying play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He wants to throw. Coming after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
And the 49ers are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Charlotte! And here they come, almost all the way back. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the... rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes.
He lets one fly deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide.
He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the left side. He's loose. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners! This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
He lets it fly. Makes the grab on the left side. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus. What a dime tossed by that Sooners quarterback. It seems like if you're going to play for Oklahoma, you better be able to spin the magic bean.
You better be able to spin it.
He'll take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Oh, I bet the QB is steaming because he did an awesome job. He drops back, and he can tell he's got the matchup he wants on the outside. He's got an open receiver, throws it to him. Great ball right through his hands. Missed opportunity for a big play. Missed opportunity for a touchdown.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Makes the grab. Afterburners coming. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The give from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Let's it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the eye.
He tries to take the top off. Brings it in down the left side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think
deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't.
And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way at the 20. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick six. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a first and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the punishment has been extended. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Excellent field position here for the offense. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown 49ers. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead of how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to let it go. Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big...
A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now, 2nd and 10 from the 40. The give to the right. On the move at the 30. And he breaks into the open. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
First and goal, Oklahoma.
And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
It's incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it to the end zone, and it's picked off.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Quick completion on the out. Powers through. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that.
Another solid.
Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners! And the extra point was good. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, and they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He'll set up to throw. Going up top. He's got it. Touchdown Sooners. And the stomping has commenced. They stretched this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after big play up top. And the 49ers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Slips away. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.